9 times out of 10, when people are judging us, when they're judging you, okay, it's because they have no appreciation for what God has purposed in them. So understand that when somebody is judging you for what you did or didn't do, what you have or don't have, it's because they have absolutely no idea for what God purposed in them. And maybe you're looking at someone else judging them and you have no idea what God really purposed in you. Okay, I'm just wanting to help us. God is purposeful about every single detail. He is a purposeful God. Okay, what does that mean then? What does purpose mean? And that, y'all want to know? The reason for which something or someone is done or created. Okay? It means the reason for which it or they exist. Purpose is your reason for why you exist. Okay? Your reason is God's purpose. So what do I need to do? I need to find my reason. I need to find my reason. The reason for this piano, I'm just gonna help somebody. Okay, the reason for this piano is to create sound and music. Okay, that's the reason for why it was created. That is its purpose. But guess what? I can take that piano and I can go grab me some lunch and I can set my lunch on that piano and I can use it for a table. And it will work for that. It will work perfectly for a table. Okay? But what happens is watch this, I'm not using it for its greatest and highest purpose because while I'm using it for a table, I cannot get music out of it. So what that means is I am abusing it. So when you use yourself, when you do what God has not purposed you to do, you are abusing yourself. When you allow other people to make you what they want you to be, when they tell you what you're good at and you run after it, they are abusing you. That's good. That's good. That's good, okay? We need to learn that, okay? Watch this. In other words, this is what I learned from that. In other words, purpose is not about what. Purpose is about why. Okay? Purpose is not about what I did. It's about why I did it. It's not about what I can use it for, but why. Okay? All right? Am I helping anybody? All right? So you need to ask yourself, am I allowing other people to abuse me? All right? I understand that I may be working for them, okay? And I may be even successful at what I'm doing. But in the middle of the night, you feel empty. You feel distorted. You feel underestimated, okay? You feel confused. Because what you're doing to please someone else is their reason, not yours. Does that make sense? Okay, am I helping anybody? I want to help us understand this thing, okay? So find your reason and find God's will for your life, okay? There is no other way to be who God has called you to be but to find your reason, okay? Success is not going to do it. How much success you have. Money won't do it. More women won't do it. More men won't do it. Marriage will not do it. Oh, if I could just get married, that won't do it, okay? Let me just speak to the camera. Sexual orientation won't do it. Okay, you can change your sexual orientation all day long. You still whatever God created you to be. You still the same. Try that in a small town. Anyway, I'm going to leave that alone too. All right? Changing your gender is not going to do it. Drugs and alcohol is not going to do it. Fame is not going to do it. Nothing will ever bring you joy and peace until you find your reason. And you will never find your reason until you find your why.